Hey everyone, my name is Veia and I'm here planning my own magic into my everyday life. Thank you so much for joining me. This video is my December monthly plan with me, and so if you're here, I'm guessing you want to see how I do that, so let's get right into it. So if you're new here, I plan in an Erin Condren Softbound planner. This is what I use for my catch-all planner. So all of my life goes in here. And I'm starting with my notes page. This is the notes page before the month starts. And I've really been loving using this page for like a project task manager type thing. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you've seen that we moved into our dream home back in February. So this is a great place for me to keep my running like project to-do list / wish list. In here, I just set up basically a page where I have 4 different sections for different areas, like the garage or a specific closet or a specific room. And then I just kind of create a running list of what projects or what pieces of that project need to get done for me to feel like it's complete. And if I don't finish a project in 1 month, I'll just transfer to the next one. That's what happened here with some of my November projects. I was in a wedding, so I didn't quite get to them. So I'm just moving them to this page. And then in the first quadrant, I actually set up a monthly like home maintenance checklist. So I just keep that in my planner as a reference so that I can see what we need to do at the end or beginning of every month here in my house with my family to just kind of keep our household running. As far as decorations go, when I do my monthly planning, I typically just use the seasonal stickers from Erin Condren combined with like maybe some old stickers like the labels and shapes. I just pull that out of my stash, and then I'll use my seasonal stickers to, spread them amongst my notes page, my monthly page, and my dashboard. And I kind of just figure out what I want to use as I go. These specific stickers are actually day stickers that I cut out in my Cricut. I do a lot of printing and cutting of my stickers. If they're not from like a seasonal book, that's typically where I get them from. I either make them myself or get them off of Etsy. If you would like to see a video of how I do that, then comment down below and I'll see if I can get that out for you. So I like to make my monthly spread match my weekly spread, and those go from Monday to Sunday. And typically the monthly spreads are Sunday to Saturday. So I switch that up by whiting out everything and then just redating, and I'll just use colorful markers. Sometimes I use date dots, but most of the time I just use colorful markers and those stickers with the days of the week that I printed and cut from Cricut. And this page is for me to just do all of my monthly plans. This is not typically the page I use for goals. Sometimes during the holiday season, I'll put like a bucket list in my sidebar, but for the most part, this is just plans that are already there. Paydays, appointments, events, birthdays that, if we're having events for the birthday, I'll add those into this page right here. And that's just my perfect reference page as I'm planning my weeks. I can go back to this, or I can use this page and kind of jot them down or pencil them in for the upcoming weeks for all of the things that I know we're doing. So I like to just kind of explain how I use different stickers on these pages, because you can get so many ideas from watching the way someone uses stickers to plan out their month or weeks. And these washi strips, for example, are how I mark out either days off or vacation or some combination of both. So I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of frame, but at the bottom, I'm just marking out the days of our winter break where we don't have work and or we're going to be out of town, which is going to be both. So I'm using the washi that I have available on my seasonal sticker sheets to mark those days out. And I'm just, if I have a little bit left from one, I'll just combine it with the other one and then filling the spaces in that we're not going to be at work and we're going to be out of town. And for those of you who may be new to decorative planning and you're kind of unsure like how to use stickers in your planner to decorate but also be functional, a good rule of thumb I like to use is that square stickers are for set things like appointments, rigid, solid plans. That's what I use square stickers for. Those are appointments and things like that. And then stuff that's more fun usually have a different shape or like a fun shape, like a round shape, a flexible shape. That's what makes sense for me mentally. But if that's the opposite for you, then just go with that. If you see a certain shape and it makes you feel like, this is something that means I have to do it, use that sticker for those appointments that you have to do or meetings that you have to do. And then things like I want to do this, or this is something fun coming up this month, use a round sticker or a cloud shaped sticker, a hexagonal sticker, whatever makes sense to you mentally. That's how you can kind of categorize your stickers to plan both decoratively and functionally with stickers. So the way that I've been using my dashboard for the past few months is probably my favorite since I've been planning. I like to use this bottom box where you see me setting up these different boxes for my currently. So I use it for what I'm currently reading, watching, planning, and loving. And I kind of leave it blank at the beginning of the month because I fill it in as I go throughout that month. And then I just have these little, I have some script stickers and little stickers you'll see in a little bit that I use to label those. And then at the top section, that's where I put my work deadlines. I don't use this planner for specific work tasks, but I do like to have something in here that reminds me of what's coming up. So I just add a little flair to that section, and then I'll fill in the important dates that we have going on at work. And then that middle lined box is where I put my AM and PM routine. So you see me referring back to November to make sure that I copy that exactly how it was last month, because that's what worked for me. And then in this box here, I have the chore schedule that I'm still trying to implement on a daily basis into our routine, but I like to rewrite it because it reminds me. I can change it if it's not working, or, just kind of keep it as a motivational section. And then on the left, I just use that to set up my memory page, and I basically print out my photo stickers from my Canon IV printer and put those on the page at the end of the month. So here are the final results of my setup for December. I do think I want to change that miscellaneous section to a gift idea section instead of the miscellaneous stuff, since that's what we need for the holiday season. But other than that, I love how it turned out. Everything is decorated to my likings, pretty simple, and I'm really loving this. I think I'm going to carry this into my 2023 planner. I do share pictures of my weekly plans over on my Instagram and sometimes my TikTok too. I would love for you to give me a follow over there. And in the meantime, happy planning. Thanks so much for watching.